Yeah. Empty bottles of red wine laying on the floor from last night. We got a little drunk, yeah. Now I'm a little numb. Spending hours by your bedside, talking till it's dark out somehow. Can get you off my.
I do. Hi, you guys. Welcome back. I'm gonna get everything situated on this side of the room. Okay, so I am hooked up to everybody and everything. Welcome back to Snack Tackle Talk. I am your host, Lacey, and I have my entourage. This is my daughter. This is her best friend, Quan. This is her mate, Orlando. All from, well, they're not all from Jersey, but they're all from up that way in Jersey. Hi, y'all.
Hey.
Yeah. Now, TikTok, unfortunately, honey, y'all just keep getting the short end of the stick. I just don't know what to tell you. But I'm having to operate over here on just the little phone, so I can't catch everybody. But I'm glad this my stream catches everybody, so that's good. Now, y'all, what y'all been doing today?
Running around. You gotta take your grandson to urgent care.
Is what they say.
He had an allergy. They told me to get him some child Zyrtec.
Okay, okay, so good. He didn't need that cream.
By the time we got off from over there and getting trying to get food and back over here was 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh baby, he's not gonna be a Texas baby. Mm-mm. Texas don't agree with him. Every time he comes down here, this is what his second trip.
Mm-hmm. Well, he was fine the first trip.
And then he got back home with the fever.
Oh, true.
Yeah, and he caught that fever as soon as he got here.
Yeah,
so
you the one with the cooties last time, Misha.
Huh? Me?
No, all of y'all was sick.
No, y'all got me sick. I was
Y'all
fine.
Then y'all got me sick.
The whole house was sick.
I wasn't sick.
When was that?
I wasn't sick when
You
y'all came
was
by.
on deployment, honey. You were safe.
No, I wasn't.
You were safe.
Did I tell you that I got the double dragon?
Ew, no.
Yeah, they got me.
Okay, so y'all, I don't know if y'all see what that topic is, but Madea goes to court.
You all right?
That's the topic.
You all right?
Oh, you talking about the yeah.
I was trying to
just
figure
caught
out how I was
You
gonna
know?
title all this, because I was stuck between Tyler being in the same boat with Diddy.
Oh.
Yeah, that.
And will Madea go to jail in real life? Like, what if his shenanigans keep up? But Madea definitely is going to court.
He filed charges. That man going to court.
I wonder if he gonna dress up. Listen, this little lawsuit right here that he got going on. Now, I'm just gonna remove myself because if I remove myself from the stage, do y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Oh, okay. So I can do it like that. I swear, I push every last one of those things and it never budges, but I'm glad it did today. So I'm quite sure that everybody hears me. But TikTok, y'all can't see Tyler Perry, but y'all know what he looked like. So I got a picture up of Tyler Perry, and this man got a $260 million lawsuit.
Jesus,
That's a lot of time.
Honey, the man that's suing him don't want to ever have to worry about money ever again for him and his entire family.
Well, Well, you know who also accused somebody else of doing the same? Was it
Christian
Christian Keys?
Keys. Christian Keys.
But was it? Did he accuse
No,
Tyler or was it
he didn't
somebody else?
accuse Tyler. No.
Okay, I remember him.
He never said who it was, though.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he didn't say Tyler exclusive.
You're right.
But maybe that's the implication that they're aiming at. But this man that what's last name Dixon, I'm assuming. David Dixon. I could be wrong. Hell. But y'all know I'm unprofessional on here. But anyway, $260 million lawsuit for what? Sexual harassment? What else? Promising and not delivering on what his playwrights or something, giving him work or something like that. I don't see how all this equals up to be $260 million, but I guess if it's 10% of what he's worth, that's what it sounds like. That's what he wants.
These are celebrity lawyers though, so they gotta get paid too.
$260 million.
Yes.
All I got to say is it sounds like a setup to me. Definitely. Because from the moment that y'all exchanged phone numbers to the moment that you started asking him to meet you at the what y'all little mobile little tents and stuff like that.
They released the text messages.
And
Girl, the ones that I saw didn't look incriminating.
I'm like,
I
I'm
didn't
like,
see them.
the ones I seen didn't
he
look
had a
like-
couple of text messages up here that he tried to put up as receipts, but from what the young lady that was delivering this on the Facebook feed was 40-some pages worth of stuff. It sounds like you was entertaining Tyler Perry and sending him mixed messages, but at the same time making sure you keep everything so that you can use it later on in life.
How we know this came from Tyler though?
We don't.
So that part. So,
Like these just like random text messages to me.
I'm confused. Tyler is denying the claims, of course. Of course, as he should.
He got too much at stake.
And I don't think this is going to go to court. I think he's going to settle. Because Tyler has offered this man everything under the sun, even if he was trying to get into his pants. He offered him a lot of opportunities, including $1 million on some type of a work deal. And then reneged on it, I guess, when the dude kept, I guess, stringing him along, like playing games with him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if Tyler was trying to talk to him, he was sending him, I don't know, subliminal messages that seemed like it was innocent,
But really wasn't.
but might have been sexual underlining in the words. I don't know. Now, will we ever hear the truth? No. We're never going to hear the truth. So that's why I feel like if anything, Tyler is definitely going to pay him
To protect his image.
outside the court. I mean, the image is already tainted. All I got to say is,
Then turn.
Tyler, if you are gay, I don't care. Your movies are great. Ain't got nothing to do with you being gay. So if you are gay, just come on out the closet, then can't nobody else mess with you. That's just my take on it. I'm just saying. If you are, because the only reason why people messing with him is if he's portraying to be straight, but he's actually bisexual or he's gay. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is you're putting out this work and you're delivering what you say you're going to deliver, and we enjoy it.
I feel like they're pushing it, trying to make him go on and just say, make him come out.
I mean, just come on out. Hell, who cares now? Now, back in the days when you was trying to make it and you had your plays going on, we the black people, we still would have supported you.
Yeah.
We still would have. We would not have cared that you got up there and produced a play as a gay man. Would not have cared. I mean, would not have cared. So definitely don't care now. I think what they care about is if you are, but you're hiding. That's what I see. That's what I think. Just come on out, hell. say, yeah, I was interested in the guy, and because I don't see him being I wouldn't basically label him like Diddy. Diddy is a predator.
Yeah.
He's definitely a
Nasty
predator.
work on that.
But this guy, he's interested in you. He might be using his company as a foundation to help draw you in. And then if you're not showing him any interest, he lets you go or dies you off on the scenes or something like that. Then okay, he might be in the wrong for that. But if
Other
you,
than that,
other than that, I don't see nothing wrong. It sounds like you. I don't know if he got broke over the years, and now he wants some money. Definitely a setup though. Definitely.
I can agree.
Let's see what else. Yeah, because this young lady, she posted the messages, but it's like you can't. It doesn't have any name. I don't know about y'all text messages, but my text messages come with who sending what.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the little bubbles on the side. Yeah, don't got that.
So I mean,
You can't see no names.
it should have at the top at least showed who it was or something. Even that could be forged because you can go in there and change the names. But I'm just saying, it this could have been anybody, and he's just blaming it on Tyler Perry for all we know. So, Tyler, I hope it works out for you. I support you regardless if you're straight or gay. I could care less. It has nothing to do with your movie productions. They are A-listers to me. Moving right along. Now this, I don't have a picture up here. I tried, y'all. I tried to put a picture up here. But a 13-year-old is pregnant. Now that is nothing new. Hell, my great grandmother was 13 and pregnant and married at the time as well.
In 2020.
But in 2020,
In 2025 though, honey, you got 9-year-olds getting knocked up. That part.
You know, some of them not on purpose, but
No, that's why I said knocked up. They getting raped and everything. But this young lady, she's 13 years old. Okay, the only reason why I want to talk about this young lady is because I'm assuming that her dad must have posted this. So it's trending on Facebook. And granted, she is talking shit to her daddy. Okay.
I think I know what this is.
She talking shit to him, but he talking shit to her. But apparently she doesn't want to go to school because she's pregnant. She wants to drop out of school because she says she can't go to school and be pregnant at the same time. So she wants to drop out. So her daddy is basically talking shit to her, telling her she's going to have to get out. If she's not going to school, she'll have to get out, go back to her mama. Mm-hmm. And she's like, okay, no, you know my mama don't want me over there. And I barely want to be here with you. And she basically, now, a lot of people were in this young lady's corner saying she needs a lot of love, which she clearly does. But it also sounds like she has young parents too. But the daddy wants to put her out because she doesn't want to go to school. I can understand his frustrations. Okay. But the little girl was stating that, you know, I've been grown for a long time. I've been acting grown for a long time, and I've been doing what I want to do for a long time now. And now that I'm like this, you have a problem. I kind of agree with her. I kind of agree with her simply because I understand, let's just say your daughter was out there wilding out, but if you as a parent didn't put a stop to her actions and you allowed her to wilding out, because she says she's been doing it for a long time, and she's been doing what she wants to do for a long time. So it doesn't sound like she was being parented. Mm-hmm. And now that she's like that, now y'all have a problem. I kind of agree with her. If y'all allowed it and allowed her actions and allowed her to be free and go out there and wasn't monitoring her actions when she's not with you, and now she done popped up pregnant, then y'all need to help her with this baby. Now, the little girl also blurted out that you wasn't saying none of this when your brother was doing what he did to me, claiming that the brother is the father of the child. And the daddy flat out says that this has nothing to do with him. Now, what this got something to do with you, the fact that your daughter said that, don't you think you need to just go put foot to ass on your brother just for the cause?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Somebody got to go out.
Just because she said it, even if it ain't true, just because she said it, I think I would put foot to ass just because it came out of her mouth, just to see if you did touch my daughter.
Because the hit dog gonna holler.
I mean, somebody's got to be telling some type of truth.
10 feet in the dirt.
10 feet. It ain't going to be no remains with me.
And where is she supposed to go? Now, I'm concerned for the unborn child, 100%. I'm not concerned for your daughter because your daughter's going to continue to do what she want to do after she has this child. That's very clear because she's been doing it. My concern is what's going to happen to this baby that clearly the mother doesn't want anything to do with the daughter, so she ain't going to want nothing to do with the child.
Mm-hmm.
The father is trying to put the child out, so he is not going to want to help her raise this child. So what is going to happen with this child?
False care.
And the baby daddy is the uncle. That's crazy.
Yeah, the daddy's simply like, where's the daddy at? It might be your brother.
This is not out of work.
It might be your brother.
Yeah, LB would have to take him out.
Have a test done and see if it is your brother. Because you might need to put foot to ass. Or throw some hands or something. Or something, you know. All I know is your daughter is not spitting this out for nothing. Now, could she have let him? Especially if he did it in a way that didn't hurt her? She could have. Who knows?
No.
Mm-mm.
But I doubt it. I'm just saying, I got brothers. And if my daughter had blurted that out, I don't care if she's the whore of Babylon. If she blurts that out, I'm putting foot to ass on my brother. Just in case you did it. And then I'll deal with my daughter if I find out otherwise. That's just how I see it. And the fact that you feel like it doesn't have anything to do with you, that's your daughter. But the girl definitely grew up without no love. She definitely did that. But I'm concerned what's going to happen to the child because I don't want her to have the baby. Because she said they're forcing her to stay pregnant. And she didn't want that for herself. Of course you didn't want that for yourself. You're out there doing grown folk action, but you don't know anything about the grown folk consequences. So, of course, that's not what you wanted for yourself because, hell, you probably didn't even know that's what was going to lead to you getting pregnant.
Got to be more careful.
But who going to take care of this baby?
Is she going to do it or the state going to do it, one of the two?
That's all I want to know. But I kind of want to, I'm going to stay away from that because I know they can go both ways and everything. I'm kind of like, I do not condone disrespect, but your child is allowed to do what you allow your child to do. So if you allow your child to disrespect you, curse at you, act however she wants to act, leave and go and come back as she pleases, and then she pops up pregnant, she is well within her right to pop up pregnant because you've allowed it. You can't be mad that that's the outcome if you have allowed it. And then say, well, you got to keep that baby because we're going to teach you a lesson. I'm not going to say nothing when you pop up pregnant. Oh, okay. Okay. And this is the consequences of everybody, actually.
Surprise.
She's not the only one that's suffering. Y'all are the grandparents and sound like y'all in y'all 20s as grandparents is what it sounds like. Hopefully y'all have reached y'all 30s. But the daddy sounds like he's young as well. Very possible. I mean, hell, I had my daughter when I was 17. No, I wasn't wilding out. I was just in love. So, with that being said, I became a grandparent in my 40s, though.
It wasn't me.
By my grown daughters. Y'all, I kind of want to go back and now TikTok, I'm sorry y'all can't see this, but I want to go back to Miss, I think her name is Adriana Smith, the young lady that was on life support while she was pregnant. Now they have taken her off life support, okay, since they had to deliver the baby by emergency C-section. She has been taken off of life support because that was the only reason why she was on life support, was to help sustain the life of the child. But I wanted to clarify, okay, so the young lady, what I saw was that she was at least 9 weeks pregnant.
Before they delivered the baby by C-section?
No, when they made the decision that she had to be placed on a ventilator because she was 9 weeks pregnant. And the Georgia state law states that they cannot abort a child after 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody is pissed off at this hospital. Now, being in the medical field, no, I am not a doctor, I am not a nurse, but I have worked in the hospital. I have worked in home care. I have worked in hospice. I've done pediatrics. I've done it all. And these people have professions. They have licenses. They have state law regulations. They have state policies. They have hospital regulations, hospital policies. They have all these things that they have to abide by and follow. So everybody's like, well, and even Monica's not here today. She had to take care of some things with her son because her son is going on a trip. So she's out of town, dropping him off at the airport. But even Monica, she was like, well, they should have given the family the say so. Well, the family has to say so over her until it was confirmed that she was pregnant. Now, once that happens, a lot of people are not taking that into consideration. Once that happened, her care came out of the hands of the family and fell into the hands of the state because they have to protect the unborn child according to the state law regulations. These people don't want to keep her alive for the sake of the baby. They have to do it. There's a difference. They don't, when we work in these fields, we don't always agree with the laws that are put in place, but you're forced to have to do it or else go to jail, face fines, and lose your license. And you have nothing else to fall back on. And being that all of those are felony charges, then you probably can't even go back to school because you've accrued a felony. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there because we was trying to figure out if whether or not she knew she was pregnant or not. That is unknown because a lot of women, they might not actually, they can sense and have the feeling that they might be pregnant or realize they've missed their period or whatever. And that usually happens between 6 and 8 weeks once they realize they missed their period. But whether or not she knew that she was pregnant, that's unknown. I don't know. That's for the family to say, the husband to confirm. But she was at least 9 weeks, and that put her well past an abortion option. And it never would have been an abortion. They would have just let her pass on, and the baby too, because she would have been within the range to abort. But her baby was not a life threat to her. Now, the pregnancy could have been the cause, like I said. We don't know. But I'm not understanding why we as a society are mad about something that's out of our control once the state went in there and changed those laws. What can we do? Everybody that has to abide by these laws, they do not agree with it, but they're forced to have to abide by it because it has been put in place.
Antoinette says that she knew she was pregnant. She went to the doctor and they wasn't listening to her.
So
That
there you have
happens
it.
a lot.
And that must have been the first hospital that sent her home. So there you have it.
That's crazy work. My whole thing is what is the point of them keeping her on this life support, right?
But they
To deliver this baby when the baby isn't necessarily getting the nutrients and stuff that it needs. If the mom is
Well,
sleeping,
because she was still alive but just brain dead, the rest of her body was functioning,
Mhm.
and the baby still had a strong heartbeat. They used her as an incubator to
Basically, yeah.
to
Wow.
basically grow this baby.
So a shell to
Feed them, just basically put a feeding tube in, feed her every day,
Yeah.
water,
That's
just
crazy,
basically
right?
Yeah.
to nourish the baby.
Yeah, she was basically in a vegetative state,
Mm.
and they fed the baby through her feeding tube and the water that they had to give her to sustain that baby. So she was like they said. Now it is true. Like she was basically an incubator. They used her to subconsciously see if it could be done.
Mhm.
I mean,
That's
it's been
crazy.
done before,
Because
but that's been
her
the
body
wishes
could have given out.
of- Yeah,
It could have. Whether she's on that ventilator or not, her body could have dropped all the way down to 1% and could have been nothing. Her organs could have shut down. So, God be willing, her body kept going for months.
I said they had the baby was 1 pound 1 ounce.
Yeah, the baby was born 8 weeks early. So, I mean, very much in a danger zone. I haven't heard anything negative about the child as of yet, but I will follow up on it to keep up with it. Now I also wanted to kind of go back to this story right here where they was talking about the child trafficking app Likey. Now TikTok, y'all can't see this, but I just want to kind of just make sure it's no confusion that the lady that's sitting over here with the red hair, lipstick, cute face, she is not the person that called in about the show. She is just a reviewer. Okay, she was just reviewing the show. It was a repost on her end, but on the other side is where the podcast and the story was being told on the other side. So I didn't, because I know when I was giving it, I was like, okay, and the woman right here, she was doing this, and that, but it's not this young lady right here that's just sitting there. She's just reposting the video or whatever. So I kind of want to clarify that as well. And then I don't have the picture up anymore. I had deleted the picture, but I basically what was it? The story with the young lady the little girl that drowned and was lost at sea on the beach. Okay, so her mother had posted a story. It was kind of all over the place, so it had me wondering, like, my heart was fluttering. Like, I pray to God that you didn't do something to your own child or whatever. Like, does anybody have the backstory? Like, what happened to the child's safety vest? Because in the picture, the child had on the safety vest, and the mother did not. Okay, well, someone did post the backstory. And the backstory to that was that this family was vacationing in a spur of the moment vacation place in, I'm assuming, Florida or somewhere. Not their chosen place. They was just asked by a family member, hey, why don't y'all just come down here and go to this beach, and why don't y'all have your vacation there? Okay, so the family shows up. They're in canoe boats, and they venture in a part of the water that was a dangerous part of the water that they was not familiar with. And so even though in the photo the waters looked calm,
They were in rapids.
yes, the young lady that was telling the backstory said that the familiarity of those waters is that it can be calm 1 minute, and then it can kind of rage up a little more, and then it can go back calm again. So I guess they got caught in the current, and it made them flip out of their boats. She said the entire family. So it wasn't just this woman and her daughter. It was this woman, her daughter, her son, and her husband were all in the water fighting for their life. And then you had a lot of people fighting to help them out. and I guess somebody had the daughter, and the current hit them again, and she was pulled away from them. So that's how she got lost. And the lady said that no one had on a vest. So I'm assuming that at some point, maybe she came out of it.
Maybe it was too big for her.
It's very possible, especially if the current was throwing her about. She could have very well come out of it. So I kind of wanted to send out a clarification on that as well, that was the backstory to that, and a very sad loss. And I believe the little girl, she was young, between the ages of 9 and 10 years old. And so to go to this vacation and think you're having a good time and this happens, and now you're one child short, leaving this vacation without your baby, and you couldn't find her. So I hope they find her. I really do. And I hope her body is unbothered, from animals, from water animals. But I don't have anything to say. What y'all got to say? Y'all sitting over here quiet. What is going on?
We just listening at you talk.
I see.
Such a very great host.
Man, I swear.
You got all these stories.
All I do is sit here all day long, and a gazillion feeds just automatically just pop up. It really does. Oh, and I forgot. One last thing. Now, I support this young man 100%, but Shadur, Shadur done got him a ticket. Well, he got a ticket for speeding 101 with a female also speeding with him going 92. Now I'm assuming they must have been in the street racing and enjoying their vehicles that they had, and the cops gave them basically kind of watched the situation,
Give me let me get your
I'm sure because of who he was. But Shadur, y'all know better than that. Y'all can get hurt, or somebody else can get hurt. I know it's fun and everything, but y'all take it to the tracks, because they got tracks for all this. So y'all take it to the tracks next time. That way the cops won't have no reason to mess with y'all. Okay, because all cops, they ain't a fan. So
all cops ain't friendly, Bookie.
So they ain't a fan. I'm glad that these cops they was all right, but everything. It's just too much going on in the world to take such a free-spirited moment that he was having, and it could have turned into a tragedy or something like that. So, because I don't want you to hurt yourself, because I'm ready to see what you got going on with this team. So that's all I have to say about Shadur.
I didn't know they could hear you.
Huh?
Shut up, Dede.
He a hater. Did you know that Williams had a sale today?
Who?
Williams.
Who's Williams?
Williams Chicken. We rode past there, and the line was wrapped around the building. All up the street.
We don't eat at Williams, Dede.
First of all,
We go to Classic.
I thought that she was telling me about a store I didn't know we had.
What's wrong with you?
Williams Chicken got a sale. Are you sure it's a sale?
What's wrong with you?
My granny
It
called.
wasn't just a lunch rush?
You go to
No,
Williams
because I
too,
went
you
over there
Williams.
early this morning because I had
That's
to
the
pick
only
up
place I've
Leo,
been to.
and the line was long, and I was like, I wonder what Williams got going
Dede
on.
took you to
Man,
Classic.
you
We're gonna
know,
find out.
I
My
just-
granny
I
called
like
and said they were having a
spicy,
sale on chicken for Juneteenth.
They
I'm
must be
intrigued.
doing a buy one,
Yeah,
get one.
The line
They
was
better.
wrapped around
They
there.
batter is naturally, it has like a little light spice in their chicken.
Oh yeah, classic chicken is great.
Now, I would say I used to work at Williams Chicken. That was my
I love
very
fries.
first job was
Yeah.
at Williams Chicken. I was 14 years old, and my mom had to have surgery. And so me and my sister walked down Gentry looking for a job. I got hired on at Williams Chicken, and my sister got hired on at Dairy Queen.
It was the Dairy Queen up yonder. Yeah.
Now, I was essentially too young to work in that establishment. So I was like, okay. And I started crying. I'm sensitive. And the lady's like, well, why do you want this job? And I told her why I wanted the job to help my mom. Now, my mom did not ask for our help. We just stepped in to help our mom. And And so she came and she met my mom and she gave me the job. And I actually loved the job because they had all of these staff parties. They took us all the way to Dallas. I almost won a car.
Must be nice. It could never be these people today.
I was a top 3 finalist and I almost won a whole car. I won $100. And that was way back then, so that was a lot of money. That was a lot of money. Yeah.
To get $20 can go to the mall and
Boy, listen.
So yeah, I love. I used to love Williams Chicken. Now I don't eat Williams Chicken. I just don't even go on that side of town.
No shade, Williams.
It's not bad. It's the service. Like the service stinks, and they service is also extremely slow.
it
It's
is.
probably
That's
what
probably why
they
they, yeah.
Right. You right.
I mean, but you know that. I mean, with all the people coming through, 9 times out of 10, everything coming out of there fresh.
Oh yeah, that
Everybody
chicken
running
always fresh because they only cooking it
Everything
at.
hot.
If it's like if it's set up the same way that it was when I used to work there, they only had like 2 or 3 fryers, and one of the fryers was made for just for the fries and the corn fritters and stuff, and the livers and gizzards and everything. And the other 2 was made for the chicken. And so they have one that they drop. They'll drop like what, a set of 50.
Mhm.
So, and they're not dropping it at the same time. They got the, you know,
I mean, I get that because you don't want to drop
Too
100,
much, yeah.
and you only getting 30 customers in a day.
yeah. So
That's
it's
a
like,
waste of chicken.
but other than that, I mean, I enjoyed working there. We now I don't know how they dress now, but back when I worked there, we had to dress up like little bosses. Like we had on some slacks, we had on a white T-shirt that was collared, had to be buttoned up, had to have a tie.
No, they got on that orange shirt that say Williams Chicken with the collar and some black pants and the Workforce 300s.
That's crazy.
Workforce 300 is diabolical.
Well, I
Black-
guess
black
when
forces.
the husband and wife got a divorce, they split the company up. The wife kept whatever stores, and the husband got the other stores.
All I said is black people don't work in there no more.
No, they don't.
Go to hell.
It's all. It's and there's nothing wrong with it because they do cook the chicken and they get the business, but it's all Hispanic in there. But they are slow as hell, and their customer service stinks. Cause they open the door, they open the window, they say, "What you want, huh?
Why you white?
What you want?
What you mean? What I want? Chicken."
Now you look if you get that. How can I help you?
Nah, this ain't Chick-fil-A.
And then go sit up there and give me, and they gave me, I think I ordered a mix, and it was like a 10-piece mix, and I had like, I don't know, 6 of the pieces were dark.
I love dark meat.
And that's not the point, because white meat is dry, but the point is, give me half and half. And then you gave me some hard scale bread, like, oh no.
Oh, yeah,
I ain't been back over there since.
I don't eat the rolls.
Ain't
I
been back
only go over
over
there for chicken and okra
Yeah, the okra is
I don't
because
know.
I can't go to churches. So,
Why you can't go to churches?
because churches ain't no good. They be having roaches.
See, I ain't been to churches either.
I'm not gonna go to churches and so.
Yeah, they
you
hurt my
gonna
feeling
tell
real
me-
bad. It hurt my feelings
You
real
was gonna
bad.
go? I want some churches so bad, just for the biscuit. I just need a half dozen biscuits.
Nah, I be wanting the
Okay,
chicken.
I can see that. I can see
Lord.
that. I can see that. Now, if they pair churches biscuits with Popeye's chicken, they'll be all right.
Yes, sir.
They'll be all right. Popeye. I was so excited when Popeyes came back to Tyler, and I can't make this up. I almost died. I almost choked on that bread. I really, really, literally
You can't just eat one
did.
of them with no water. That's it.
I literally did.
Packing
In the
material.
first swallow, in the first swallow of that biscuit, I was choking. It was so thick and so dry. I was like, I ain't bought that chicken ever since. Just because of the biscuit, I won't even buy the chicken.
I love this Popeyes.
How many of y'all tried the Popeye sandwich that everybody was going crazy
The chicken
about?
sandwich.
Oh, we
No.
tried it like months after
Yeah,
it came
that's
out.
what I did.
Man, better not go while it was hot because y'all might not be here today.
It
Oh
was
yeah,
not what
no,
it was.
because we was in Virginia when it came out,
Oh yeah,
and
we would have
but
had
we
that.
only had 2 Popeyes, and they was packed. Both of them.
We would have had been running people over.
I mean, all we got is 2 Popeyes too, and they were packed. Now my job was sending me on lunch runs. I was like, y'all not getting this today. Pick something else.
Yep, nope. And then like I would say like maybe a couple of weeks after they came out with it, they all of them had the little paper sign up there. We are out of chicken sandwiches.
They probably wasn't even out of chicken sandwiches. They probably just stopped selling it because of how deranged people were acting. Now,
Like-
9 times out of 10, I just want to know if y'all had it laced with weed, because I don't understand why people were so attracted to your chicken.
I mean,
Me either, because it was
And
just a
chicken
normal
has been
chicken
known to
sandwich
be
to
laced
me.
That's what I was like.
yeah.
I'm like,
There
it's a
is
normal
difference.
chicken
Like, it's a
sandwich
chicken
with some
sandwich.
sauce on it
And pickles.
and
Right.
pickles that don't belong there.
It was like, take these pickles off my
There would be no pickles on.
There are no pickles. I love pickles, but pickles do not belong with chicken. They
For
don't
you?
belong there.
Pickles don't belong on a burger neither. I don't care what you say.
Oh, that's
I don't know,
unwashing
because when I
culture.
was in school, they used to sell the little chicken sandwiches in the lunchroom, and they had the pickles on there.
Speaking of burgers, I want juices.
You don't need no juice.
Sure don't.
Juicy.
Sure
Juice.
don't.
Juice.
What?
You supposed to be
What's wrong with
cooking
juice?
tonight.
Ain't nothing wrong with juicy.
He don't need no juices.
Why not?
You on a diet.
No, man.
You supposed to be cooking tonight.
You didn't take out no food.
I was gonna say what we cooking.
You didn't take out no food.
Nah, we forgot to take out the food, so it's still frozen. Well, y'all tell us what y'all think on today's topic. I don't have anything else left to say except for, if you haven't done so already and you know on this feed, man, we was talking about Medill goes to court in real life, because Tyler Perry done got this $260 million lawsuit.
He got entanglement.
I
Lord,
want
I see what you do.
250,000.
Please.
All that money.
Please.
I just wanted, I just want a little bit.
Nah, for real. I'm gonna need for these people that's in these, especially black people. Y'all need to sit down. Sit down. Regardless of whatever you had to do to get to where you at. If you didn't like it when you had to do it to get to the rise, then don't start bestowing it on other people in order for them to make it in the
Exactly.
industry.
Yeah, make sure tell them stop
Well, I
acting like
had to go through this. That don't mean you got to put somebody else through it. You didn't like it, so why
you
do you
didn't like
think?
it.
that.
And they wonder why my generation just be quitting.
Tell them stop acting like niggas.
I'm not dealing with it.
It sound like them sorry cheese.
Yeah, y'all
But you
acting
know
like
what,
some
this
real
is my
niggers. Real niggers for real. Like don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all didn't like it when y'all had to do it, but y'all did what y'all had to do to go ahead and make your dreams happen. Okay, I get it.
Mhm.
It ain't for the weak. But don't bestow that once you make it on other people. If you're gonna open doors for people, open real doors without stipulations.
Not those kind of
Now, if you just so happen to be interested, first of all, you should have a no fraternizing policy in place. And that goes for you too. But if you so happen to be interested in the person that you work with, if you know it's wrong and don't want your staff to find out that you're interested in this person, then hell, don't even try to talk to that person.
Yeah,
Don't eat where you shit.
don't eat.
That's
Don't
nasty
get high
anyway.
on your own supply. That's just think of it like that. You eating where you shit. Don't do that. Or if you want to say it the other way, don't shit where you eat. Don't get high on your own supply.
Don't play where you work.
That part right there. Don't steal your own money. I never understood how companies do that. But don't steal your own money, because that's what you're doing. If they're there to help you make money, you're stealing from yourself. Don't do it. And why are you paying for it? Paying for the attention. Y'all, I'm just babbling. But for all of y'all that jumped on my feed, I appreciate y'all for jumping on my feed. Take a moment out of your day. Give it a thumbs up if you're on YouTube. YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, you need to go to YouTube because I have a ton of videos on YouTube. Okay, a lot of topics. And I will be back on here on Relationship Saturday. I hope to see these guys again, and I'm gonna make them talk. You know what?
Because you was doing
Like,
all the
I got 15 minutes. I got 15 minutes.
Oh God.
I got 15 minutes.
Let's go.
I got 15 minutes.
Oh God.
I got 15 minutes. I'm not gonna read a card today,
Mm.
but
Mm.
loving list card. I'm gonna make them read one. Okay. Choose who go first.
One. Go ahead.
I don't
Go
want to
ahead,
read this.
I'm doing it. How does this work?
Okay,
Read.
so the big one. So the loving list cards are basically they're at least 20 years old. Okay, so I bought these cards at my first visit to a novelty store. Okay, and these cards are basically for couples or groups, and they give you 4 sex acts. And I basically read these cards on here sometimes on Thursdays and Saturdays. So because it's the weekend, if you're feeling freaky and feel like being kinky, here goes some acts that you can kind of perform with your partners.
I am appalled.
Hey,
This
hey.
first one is diabolical.
Okay, so since yours diabolical, you'll go first.
card.
Am I reading out for?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What my card is, Misha?
You ain't got none. It's about them.
It's a shave your partner's pubic area
Hey.
and then finish off with oral.
Hey.
What kind of mess is
Let me
that?
tell you, that's some trust right there.
What
Yeah.
kind of mess is that? I ain't doing it.
A steady hand, I think.
I ain't doing it.
I think I got a steady hand.
Okay, what's the next one?
It's a prepare a delicious and erotic meal for your lover.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
that mean, the Henny and Honey Wings
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
that bad.
Okay.
with the honey pack.
That's not that bad.
With the honey pack.
But that first one, Jesus.
It says,
Child, wait till you hit mine.
I can't see what it is.
What is?
The third.
The third one.
Both of them blind.
I'm not reading this.
I can't see. Pick your favorite. What is that? I'm really.
Let me see it.
He's trying to see.
Oh, no.
Anyway,
Let me see.
I'm like, no, because I feel I can't see that.
It's a hard word.
Oh,
I'm talking about the Bible.
No, I can't. I'm like, it looks like the letters is fusing together. The third one.
Number 3.
That E word on
And
there.
he got on glasses too.
Erogenous.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh.
I'm like, I can't see. Anyway, pick a favorite erogenous zone on your own body
Something that feels good.
and instruct your lover to caress it.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, number 4. Play dress up, put on something sexy or funky costumes, and have fun taking them off prior to sex.
Okay.
That wasn't that bad. But that first one was diabolical. That first one was crazy.
Okay.
Read.
Who's going next?
I promise you, when I read this first one, if you do it, I'm gonna do something to you.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead.
Rub your nipples through your clothing. Stop. Tell the strangest place you ever had sex. That's not bad. Masturbate to climax for your partner. And tell about the time you walked in on someone making love. I've done that plenty of times. Not on purpose.
I'm just like, who you done walked in on? I'm a mind my business.
Oh, it's my time.
Okay.
I feel like you skipped some.
No. it
Mr.
was
Wilson,
before.
did you want to read a card?
I was just messing with you.
All right. Strip naked.
Here we go.
Thank you, Father.
Go ahead.
So let me see
Gasoline
one to see it.
draws.
Tell about any sexual thoughts you have ever had about a stranger.
A stranger?
Like a
Now, if it's
celebrity.
a celebrity, then okay.
A celebrity
I
is a
think
stranger.
I like celebrities count.
Me and
Yeah,
Angela
I'll
Bassett.
read this information.
Okay. It ain't your turn, though.
Yeah, I'll read it.
Tell about a sexual fantasy that you have actually done. Anybody want to take that?
Mm-mm.
Read your last one.
I got one. Act like I was a WWE wrestler.
Read the last one.
Hey,
and put
interest
that card
music and
down.
everything.
That's too funny.
You really want me to read this last one?
I
Yes.
sure do.
All right. Give your partner a hand job.
That's it.
That's it.
That ain't that crazy.
Listen to his thoratics on how he said this whole card. Okay, Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson.
Huh?
It's yoga.
He lost.
Says pour chocolate syrup or honey all over your lover's body and lick it off.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
That's yeast.
Have your lover
I need
covered, cover you with chocolate, syrup or honey, and then lick it off. Basically,
Same
those
thing.
are just switch your
Okay.
spots. Dip strawberries into melted chocolate and feed it to each other. And the other one is have sex right now your way.
Not
Please
right.
let me get out of here first.
Not right now.
Please let me get out of here first.
Wow.
Okay, so I got a few minutes left. So last card. Give your partner your best pickup line.
Let me hear it.
I ain't got no pickup line.
Oh yeah.
I don't have one.
Was cooking good looking?
That's good.
I don't have one.
Right, you gotta record this one.
Get naked and demonstrate your best hand sex methods on your partner. I mean, how many hand sex methods do you do on your partner? I'm lost with that one.
Demonstrate, but I changed my mind.
Don't make me fight.
Did we? Is this the same? Did you put your card down here?
That's not the same one you have.
It said have sex right now.
Yeah, he's trying to tell you.
That's not the
It's
same
trying-
one.
Yeah.
Both get naked and have your partner straddle your legs and masturbate you to climax.
So you holding on to the.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, I had to picture it just to make sure I wasn't tripping.
Okay, I mean, let me picture it. Okay, get naked, got that part. Have your partner straddle you, your legs, and listen. I don't want to be played with. Just give me the thing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Need some comfortable for you?
What? I just want just give me the muscle. Just go right on here.
The muscle is
This was
crazy.
a great show. I think.
I'm gonna head out.
Okay, y'all. So that was from the loving list. Now I'm almost through with my cards. I'm gonna have to find some more cards to play because this was a whole stack.
Monica done read them all.
Yeah, Monica and I are supposed to go on another trip to the novelty store.
I'm going to, so I can laugh at you.
Thank you for your support.
Hey,
Other than that, you guys, thank y'all for tuning in to the live. I appreciate y'all. This is Snack Cackle Talk, and I am your host, Lacey, and I will see you guys on Saturday for Relationship Saturday. If you can't make it that day, I will be back on here on Tuesday for Hot Topic Tuesday. I'm sure I'm going to be talking about some more BS. So I would definitely see you guys. If not all of you, one of you, and I would still be thankful. Bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Maybe we should take it slow. I don't feel too comfortable jumping into something new right now.